interesting story. Today I'm going to show you what I feed my 4 young kids in a day. Thank you to Untitled Organics for partnering and collaborating with me on this video. Let's get that day started. So it's Monday morning, I've showered, I'm ready for the day, and now I've got to get all my kids' breakfasts ready because everyone's going to daycare and school today. I'm the first one down here, so I'm going to get going on making my coffee and starting everyone's breakfast. I'll show you what we made. Some yummy homemade banana chocolate chip muffins. This is a really easy breakfast for my kids. I had been buying store-bought muffins for a long time, and we're trying to eat more clean. I eat really clean. I find it helps with some of the digestive issues I have. Some of our kids have sensitive bellies too. So I'm trying to make more things from scratch and also breaking things down and adding less ingredients and less sauces. So these are a huge hit, especially with the twins. I'm pretty sure Everly would eat these all day, every day. Here's when we were baking them. We're trying to get away from all of our store-bought muffins. Our kids love banana and chocolate chip muffins, and I'm trying to find a way to put a healthy twist on them, and this is the best way and the easiest way. I'll show you. To add some extra nutrients easily to our muffins, I decided to hide them in there. So I added some Love Child puree. The flavor I went for, after doing a little taste test myself, was the apples, pumpkin, raisins, and cinnamon flavor, which to me tasted like baked goods and I knew would actually complement these muffins. You can find our muffin recipe in the description below. Give each of the kids some muffins, some fruit, and then they might have something like waffles after if they're still hungry. Good morning. Hi. Good. So one of the things that I've done with our kids to help them eat clean is switch them to natural syrup, and they love it. And as Canadians, we have lots of natural syrup here. So they love the 100% pure maple syrup. So, and we got them off of that was actually a couple of years ago that we stopped eating the other kind of super sugary syrup. It's time to make lunches. And I've kind of broken it down to make it really easy. They don't like really elaborate lunches. I found especially Bo, she likes a lot of small snacks. So she's great though because she'll eat vegetables and fruit as long as it's all small snacks. Anytime I start getting into making her something, you know, like a big pasta or leftovers from the night before, she will not touch it. She just wants lots of little healthy snacks to have throughout the day. Holden's a bit different. He will like something a bit more like a pasta or a sandwich. Today I'm gonna make them each a multi-grain bagel, just plain toasted, it's what they like, with lots of fruit and healthy snacks for them to have throughout the day. So I'm really really curious, what do you pack in your kids' lunches? What are some snacky ideas that don't get boring for your kids? And also, do your kids also prefer snacks over big meals for school? Let me know. So our twins' daycare actually feeds them fresh cooked meals, and they're super healthy. They actually gobble up every vegetable that they are served there. So it's kind of nice right now that I only have to make 2 out of 4 lunches, but in 1 year I'll be doing 4 lunches. Okay, so it's later in the day and it's time to start getting dinner ready and also snacks ready. Now, here are some tips that I've learned, some the hard way, some from my mom, who is also a mom of 4, and just little tips and tricks. So one of the first things I've learned is when you can get dinner ready before everyone comes home from school or daycare, your life is so much easier. This is something my mom did when I was one of 4 kids. She would get our dinner ready in the afternoon, put it aside, and then heat it up a little bit when it was dinner time, just because after school, chaos can be a bit crazy. So there's that. Another trick I found is to have snacks ready for when everyone comes in the door. If you've been following my vlogs, you would know that I don't really pick up the camera that first hour after everyone comes in the door. And that's because everyone's exhausted and hungry and moods are all over the place. And so when it's right there, ready for them when they come in the door, life is so much easier. Now, here's a couple tips for picky eaters. Both of these were given to me by experts. We have had picky eaters from day one. I don't know why. My husband's a bit of a picky eater. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's a fact. And I'm learning to go with it. So first thing is to treat everyone by their age and not group everybody together, and change expectations depending on where everyone is with their age and stage. So for our twins, I don't expect a lot of them from mealtime. I expect them to sit down with us, and if they can have a few bites, great, but I don't depend on their dinners, especially when they're so tired, for all their nutrition. Also, for the big kids, I've started to learn some tricks with them. So one of the tips I was given is to give our kids buffet. Put everything out, put lots of healthy options out, but if they can be in charge and be picking what they want, they will most likely choose some healthier options instead of just telling them what they're supposed to be eating, and get them involved. The second thing that I had going on was last year, our daughter Bo all of a sudden became very picky. She was the one I used to rely on, and she was super picky at dinner time, and I was at a loss. I finally spoke to her teacher last year, and she said this. She said, just give her the option, either dinner or a healthy snack plate, and just know that I will make up a snack plate with a bunch of healthy foods from the different food groups, and that she'll be getting her nutrition. And just don't give in to the battle. It's a bit of a control thing. So we started to do that, and all the fights at dinner time went away. Half the time she'd choose the meal, half the time she'd choose her healthy snack plate, and it was a win-win, it really was. Right now, I'm gonna get dinner ready, get snacks ready, and then I'll be picking everyone up in less than an hour. Okay, so as dinner's starting to cook, I just wanted to talk about a few other things. Drinks. What do our kids drink every day? At breakfast, our twins love milk, and then the big kids love orange juice. Then I try to get as much water in them as much as possible throughout the day. We try to stay away from sugary drinks, and occasionally I let them have a treat. Like today, I bought some lemonade for them to have after school, so that's something they've been enjoying lately. And for dinner tonight, my husband Mike and I will not be eating with the kids. I'll be sitting with the kids. This happens about half the time. It used to happen almost all the time because Mike's commute used to be much longer. I would say half of the days, if not most of the days, we do have a family dinner. So because it's not working today, Mike is gonna be having a late meeting. We also have a after school activity to take the big kids to today. It's just not gonna work that way. So the kids are gonna eat earlier than Mike and I am kind of making this dinner work for both their tastes and our taste. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is cooking some of the dinner now, which is a meaty pasta sauce, which the twins and Mike and I love, and then some of it later. So I've prepped my pot with water, but it's not on. I'm gonna boil the water and cook the pasta closer to dinner time, but it's ready. And then I'm also gonna get all the vegetables washed and cut and in our electric steamer, ready to go when it's time. So as I'm cutting some green beans here, I wanted to know, do you have your own tips that you use for picky eaters? And also, do you have a family meal every night? Or is it sometimes? Is that something you want to do more of? Or is that something you try to do every day? I'd love to know what other families do. And if you leave it in the comments below, we can all get ideas from each other. Okay, everyone's home. And the twins are digging into their snacks. I've given them each their bowl. It's all about choice. So which ones are you gonna choose to have? Which one did I really, what kind is this? Let's see. The pink? Put it just a few, not all of it. Oh, send back.
I can't right now.
Good? Dinner's ready. We've got plain pasta. It's the fiber-enriched pasta. Steamed carrots and green beans, 2 different types of sauces, and Parmesan cheese. Over there, you get to make your own. You're sitting on your
I
bed.
want to make my own. I want to make my own.
Okay, so let's make your own pasta, okay? Oh, I really used your cord. Dinner's done, and it was mostly a success. 3 out of 4 kids gobbled it up. 1 was not too interested, and that's kind of how it goes these days with toddlers. But we're about to go drop the big kids off at their after-school activity, and we need to drive them there. Okay, so the day is done. The twins are in bed. The snacks and meals and everything went over very well. In fact, when we got home, Mia and Everly asked for seconds with their dinner and ended up eating it. So that was actually a really big hit. I know today that our kids got a lot of nutrients and balanced meals, and you have to kind of be sneaky with kids. Like, you have to kind of think ahead and give them the power and give them a lot of choices. The Love Child snacks are great because they are organic and preservative free. So I'm about to have my dinner now and have my time, which means probably rest, maybe watch TV and have a bath. So that was our day. That's what our kids eat. Thank you again to Love Child Organics for partnering and collaborating with me on this video. To get more snack inspiration, head over to Valeria's channel, where she's going on a special day trip with her 2 kids. To learn more about the snacks that our kids ate, head to the link in the description below. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. It means so much to all of us. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.